I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. The Raiders have every intention of walking out of today's game with win number 4 on the season. It's the Falcons going up against the Raiders.
All right, Larry, after an off-season of questions, football is back here in the East Bay and Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Oakland Raiders. So the D-line's going to spread out. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They will run again with Coleman. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Kaiser. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on 3rd down to force the incompletion to set up 4th. So on 4th down, the Falcons will call on Matt Bosher to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And the D looking like they may blitz. Let's go! They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
On 2nd down, they run with Stewart. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Great job defensively. Stretched it out, got the tackle for loss. He had 2 TFLs last week, by the way.
Yeah, what you're describing right there is a player who can set the edge well. You always hear that, meaning he's not getting hooked by an offensive lineman or a tight end, not getting turned inside on the blocking, able to keep his outside arm free, string the play out so there's nowhere for the back to turn up. Then he gets to him and makes the play.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's a position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a third down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move, to influence the defensive front, to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. The Falcons will call on Matt Bryant for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Bryant's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking it over in a sudden change. And shutting them down.
Second place is a prodigy. That's right, that's Joey Alexander at the piano with Scott Colley and Willie Jones. And they are having fun playing for Lodius Lunch. That's right. On Alexander's point. That's a great finish.
DeAndre Washington, his first carry. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
14 years ago. I tell you, the life of a prodigy. Not easy, is it? I mean, it's scary. It really is. There's a scary element to Joey Alexander. Who knows where he goes next and what he plays next.
3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Organized with Joey touchdown. That's a different play. All you have is an empty room, and you have Joey Francesco, and you have a Hammond D.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
And he's going to be playing legends who paved the way for him, including Jack Macbeth and Don Peterson. And 2017 NBA Jazz Master Dr. Lonnie Smith. That's going to be some show Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Doug and Gene Carter. Little B.
Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7.
Ohio! Let's go!
On play action, it's Dobbs. Looking long for Westbrook. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now a 2nd down throw for Kaiser. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
first down throw for Kaiser. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And now it's second down. Little motion now from the tight end. Play action now. Kaiser. Oh, Kaiser can't get away, and he'll go down.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage.
Keep looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Let's go!
Now a handoff as they run left side. Shreds the tackle, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Let's go!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? His ability to break tackles, and his feet never stop moving.
And room there to work it inside the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Defense showing blitz. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is knocked down from the side at the 23. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I'm sorry, what then? A delivery? No. Yeah, I saw that. It wasn't mine.
Into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Now they'll run it on the toss. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a handoff. This is Stewart trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
The Raiders on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Dobbs is throwing. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Patrick Murray now on for the field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And Murray's kick is up and good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points.
Yeah, they were able to move the football, but the defense stiffened once their backs were to the end zone, and they were able to hold them to just 3.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
First down, Kaiser. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Now out of the gun, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Let's go!
Coleman. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the ball.
Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run it inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, after last week where he kept finding the end zone, what do you have, 2 touchdown runs?
Yep.
He's got to be just a tad frustrated here. Close, but he hasn't gotten in.
Well, maybe they give him another shot. We'll see.
Well, I would think so. I think he's built up that type of equity, but the guys on the other side of the ball know it too.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. And that'll be hauled in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are in for 6. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Off the play fake, here's Dobbs. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Let's go!
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Kaiser. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we send you cross country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report, here's Larry Ridley. A first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from down in Arizona, and the early lead there belonging to the Cardinals. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. This one taken from the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Dobbs now on second down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Out of the gun, Dobbs. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? These guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Play clock winding down. And now here's a carry heading left. And, oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Kaiser now. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there.
Here we go.
Third and long for Kaiser. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And that one good for 16 yards and a first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Second down following the run. Now they'll run it on the toss. And that's a big collision. He's knocked backward as they will mark him down right at the 45.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
The Falcons on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Kaiser. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking, must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now a handoff looking right. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Now a handoff as they run left side. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. On the give, this is Washington. And he's going to be run over, hit hard, as he'll be marked down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Eight yards to go here on 2nd down. Fake. They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Keanu Neal. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Or has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 here.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Mario Edwards breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
On play action, Kaiser. It's caught. Jones. Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. On 2nd down, Dobbs. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 36. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Check 9, check 9. Let's go! White, 90! Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! 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 Ohio!
Here's Dobbs to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The Raiders on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Buying time to his left. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, first down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Here we go!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 44. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. And that penalty will wipe out a big gain by the offense. Play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 12. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
He was in that shell. Fuck.
Takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Now they try the right side here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down. They'll throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And to give this time to the tailback. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They had the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. On 3rd down, Kaiser. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have is chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. And Bryant's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Let's go.
To throw is Dobbs. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Following the interception, Kaiser. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And checking that NFL scoreboard there in the fourth quarter down in Arizona. And the Cardinals have scored to add on to that lead. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he powers his way up past the 30. Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Dobbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And that is incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Dobbs. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around.
And now here's another interception. Picked off down at the 2. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. The interception interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
Damn, I threw 5 fucking picks. What the fuck? Learn from it, man. Learn from it.
Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Back to throw Dobbs. And he's got his man on the out route. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It'd be real interesting to take a look at this play later, because on this pitch toss play, I get the sense that he just followed the pulling guard or the pulling offensive lineman through that.
And Dobbs is going to be swallowed up as he'll go down. Vic Beasley in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Okay.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with 1 in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for Atlanta, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon.
Jazz, Sirius XM. If you're a new listener, I want you to know we got the biggest stars in Latin jazz.
Everybody.
No question about it. You name it: salsa, rumba, samba, cha-cha. It's a 3-hour dance party. We call it Manteca. It is smoking hot. Take my word for it. Well, you don't have to take my word. You can tune in Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. John Coltrane and the Quartet. A Love Supreme. Acknowledgement.
Oh.
Right. I'll see.
I'm talking about ASAP. Damn, that's fucked up. I'm sorry. I didn't even look at the committee chart yet, so I really didn't. Yeah,
you didn't even look at the committee. I
didn't look at the committee. I just I knew that was probably an issue because I knew he's not really confident right now. No, he good. He's fucking good.
Right.
It's a
It's just part of his strategy. Oh, hell no. Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, I won.
Damn, that's 3 in a row. Did you skunk him?
He got 3 points on me.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. If you look at, I want y'all to look at the stat. I want you to look at the stat line. He completed 3 passes to his guys and 8 to mine.
8 to yours.
Oh, when Octavian picked the ball off? Which one? I mean, he was just throwing them to me. I was like, wow. Yeah. Right. And that's what I was counting on, really. I was like, okay, yeah, here he come.
You would think
Oh, it's another one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, he tried though. He did try it. I just kind of pushed it down a little bit. He had like 48 yards rushing, or 53 yards rushing, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was he just tested. I mean, it was close up until fucking he got that field goal. I was mad that he got that field goal. I was mad as hell.
What was the final score?
34-3.
Ooh.
So in 3 games, he didn't. Right, in 3 games, he scored 3 points. So he averaging 1 point a game.
Ooh.
I mean, it's a tough, man. He going through a stretch right now. He just going through it. Right, he going through a stretch.
He's in a funk right now.
We all been through them goddamn stretches.
Yep, we all been through that shit. His auto, man, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's bullshit, man. No.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. No.
Let's see if it changes anything.
He ducking. Right, he ducking
every time. And it was a flat out. Yeah, it was just.
And then that's the thing. Like Chug would say, "Well, what were you doing? You got a job, nigga? I mean, what's going on? You know, hey, working in school, you know." Right. I mean, we can then fight for you. Say, look, man, he got a little issue, man. We did it with fucking West Side for years. So yeah, I mean, we'll work with your shit. Right. Yeah.
That's unfair to other players, man. I mean,
it is unfair. It's unfair because he, like you said,
that's the main thing.
He's not playing. He's not playing. Yeah.
Because he's just letting you play Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers is the 98 awareness. He's gonna pick you apart, and no matter what.
Right. And in that game, he'll pick you apart. He'll win, and you move on. I think it's a lot of things that he shit is fucking with him.
He don't want to play. He want to weasel into the playoff. He don't care how we get in. He doesn't care. He just wants to weasel in any way he can. Has he missed any other games? Has he?
This season is the first one.